This is a No Chase the Truth production.
Please stay tuned. A True Special by Jackson Jerome will continue after the following messages. Viewer discretion is advised.
I know you're a father. I got two daughters as well. Like, how we treat their moms is the biggest example of what they should expect when they get to that level of looking for somebody to share life with. You wake up every day like, all right, that's my job.
100%.
That's my job. I get to do that. I don't have to. I get to.
Right. In my case, it brought a better version of me out. You know, just because I never want to be a hypocrite with my kids and be somebody that preaches it but don't live it. When I realized I was gonna be a father, my life wasn't secure at that point.
Right.
But in hindsight, that's probably the best thing I did was have kids, for real. And seeing they father live a passion as a way of life, I think that has a crazy impact on them in a positive way. Like, when we tell them you can do whatever you want to do, and you know you can live whatever your dream is, they like, yeah, of course, you're doing it.
I'm trying to instill that confidence right now with potty training. Like, you can do anything you put your mind to, baby.
That's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough one for sure.
Third, happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all my fellas out there. Happy Father's Day to myself. Happy Father's Day to, all the fathers in my family. My father in particular. Happy Father's Day, Pops. So with this special, this is the Father's Day special, of course. And this is your boy, Jackson Jerome, the Indigo Child. I think I'm gonna start this off with the best things about being a father. Yeah. Shit, man, I smile even now talking about it, cause like it's a great thing, you know what I mean? It's unexplainable. Like, it gives you a sense of purpose. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have different purposes and shit, but like being a father is my first one. You know what I mean? First things first, to my baby girls, Isaiah and Aria, I love y'all. More than you ever know. Everything that I do, I always have y'all in mind. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the best thing about being a father to me is just being able to spend time, you know what I'm saying, and really just teach. Just really teach, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's my main thing or whatever. Just really showing them the way and, being able to just really just spend time with them, like quality time. I think that's the best thing about it, quality time. Because time, you can't get time back. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, like money, material items, none of that equates to spending time with your child. You feel me? So if I have to chalk it up to like the best thing about being a father, I'm definitely going to say, definitely like spending time with my baby girls or whatever. With Isaiah, my oldest, she's a teenager now, so spending time with her, shit, like, I mean, it's more or less just like me talking to like a younger version of myself. Just, she's a girl, so we talk about things that I feel like that, I have to really keep that in mind that she's a girl too, So, but it's really cool, because me and her have like cool conversations, and I feel like she keeps me young. Like kids, that's another thing I think too that's really dope. You feel me? Is that like kids keep that youthness with you. You know what I'm saying? So when you got children, like, they gonna really keep you on your toes and keep you sharp. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think the dope thing is. You know what I'm saying? They give you another sense of how life is, and just like the beauty of life. You know what I mean? So, I think moving into like fatherhood, right? How has fatherhood changed me and my mindset? Shit. Anybody that know me from, you know, back when I was in high school, when I was younger, in my early 20s, like, shit, I really matured early. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of older people, you know, especially like older folks and shit that really talked to me when I was younger, they always said that I had that mature mind and spirit and shit. You feel me? Like, you know, and I was 21 at this time and 20 and shit, like, you know, and this is no cap. Like, everybody who I really talked to like that always said that, but that really came from because I had my daughter a little younger, you know what I'm saying? I was like 18 or some shit, so, you know, I had to really grow up. I had to really tap into my fatherly abilities, you know what I mean? So, you know, I had to, you know, make sure that I was on my A game, you know, because I wanted to give my baby girl the best of the world, you know what I mean? So, shit, man, I used to, you know, run with a crew back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Niggas used to be up to no good and shit, so, you know, that was like the gist of it. Evolving eventually by having my daughter, you know, it made me feel like I needed to be here. So I separated myself, you know what I'm saying, from those guys or whatever. You know, it's all love and shit like that. You know, it's always gonna be love, but, you know, like, you learn to move different when you got kids, you feel me? Because you got purpose. So you gotta be here. You know what I mean? So, you know, fatherhood changed my mindset because I had to. You know what I'm saying? You either evolve or you disappear, you know. That's part of my quote my infamous quote that I got from Tupac Shakur. So, you know, fatherhood, it really made me mature early. You know, but it was the best thing because it all worked out in all aspects of my life at that point to where I'm at now. You know, I have a career, I have a business and everything, which is Jackson and Smith Development, by the way, too. So y'all check for all the different development projects I'm going to have coming, which I'll post that on my IG page, Jackson and Smith Development, JS Development, on IG and on Facebook as well, too. So y'all check for that soon. But shit, that really pushed me to really create these different avenues and shit, you know what I'm saying? Even with the nonprofit organization. Like, a lot of that is inspired from my children too, as well as, you know, my homeboys, you know, Freight Train and Akeem, you know what I'm saying? So I really take from those inspirations, you know what I'm saying? With my kids being the number one, you know what I mean? So everything goes back to them, you know. Shit, raising two daughters, like, you know, it's, you know, of course you gotta, you know, I'm pretty sure that all my fathers can relate, right? You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on our, you know, we gotta be on our A game. You know, we can't have these young fellas out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, come in our daughters left field and shit. We gotta let them know, you know, you gotta lead with respect. You know what I mean? If you're gonna approach my daughters and shit, you know what I'm saying? This right here is for like the fellas way in the future. If you're gonna approach my daughters, you gotta approach her with respect. It's like a certain way, it's a certain line of respect that you gotta have for my daughter when it comes to trying to date her, take her serious, anything like that, you know, and you gotta have a conversation with me. I gotta really feel your vibe. I gotta feel your energy and shit. You feel me? Because one thing about it, two things for certain. I'm gonna give my daughters the game so they'll be ahead of the curve. They'll be able to see an ain't shit man from a mile away. They'll be able to, you know, smell them, and they're gonna go the other way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just raising my kids to be vigilant. You know what I mean? You know, I think that, you know, on the other side of the coin too, you know, it's like raising daughters, you know, you have to have that softness with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be gentle when it comes to little girls and stuff, you know, because you can't handle them the same way that you would handle your son. You know, it's just a difference in that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to really explain it like that in particular, but that's the way it goes, you know. But, yeah, you know, that's what I really feel like, you know what I mean? And even getting into dating real quick, right? And I think I'm gonna close this special out, but I think getting into dating and having children, like, you have to be with a woman who, you know, loves your kids. You know what I'm saying? When she meets your kids and shit, like, she has to love them. You know what I mean? Have that, you know, have that love in her for your children. You know what I'm saying? It may be some, you know, to a certain degree more than she got it for you in a sense, because she has to care for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you really dating a woman seriously like that, you know, she's a potential stepmother. You feel me? So she gotta have that. She gotta have that drive and that love for your children as well too. You know what I mean? So even though they're not hers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I always did. You know what I mean? When I look at a woman, I'm like, okay, you know what? And I'm serious about her. I look at, you know, do I feel like that she has those qualities in her? You feel me? So, in which a lot of men probably can agree to that as well too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta really, you know, take that in high consideration. You know what I mean? But that's what I feel like with that. You know what I mean? But overall, I love being a father. I wouldn't trade it for anything in this world. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if in the past, you know, me and the mothers didn't see eye to eye and shit, it was always respect. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely respect. Now, even though, you know, I know we're older now, I'm older, you know, I'm able to see things a lot different than I did when I was younger. You feel me? So, you know, it's always gonna be love for like the fact that, you know, I'm a dad, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a father first. You know what I mean? So I love my kids, and you know, that unconditional love is always there for my children. You know what I mean? So one thing about it, two things for certain, they're gonna always be able to say, "Daddy was there." That's for damn sure. So I'm gonna close this special out. This is your boy, Jackson Jerome, the Indigo Child. And this is my Father's Day special, a true special. Peace and love, y'all. Till next time. No Chase the Truth will be doing promos if you would like your business advertised. We promote locally and nationally owned businesses. If you own a clothing line, mobile barbershop, online boutique, or even the peanut stand right down the street, I promise we got you. First 3 people will be for free. That's right, you heard it right. The first 3 people will be for the free. So what y'all waiting for? Send in your request for promos to nochasethetruth@gmail.com. That's nochasethetruth@gmail.com. Let's do business. Roll it.
This is a No Chase the Truth production.